Hello, welcome back to Mr. Pat's 31 Days of Halloween. Now, like a lot of horror nerds, I'm a big fan of the zombie genre. As far as monster goes, I'd probably see more zombie movies than any other one. From fast zombies, slow zombies, smart zombies, zombies kept as pets, and I even actually wrote a zombie horror novel. What I'm saying is, the monster has a lot of mileage. And there's one man we can thank for that, and the small independent film he made, Night of the Living Dead. With that in mind, I thought it'd be necessary to do his least well-known of the Dead trilogy. I'm talking about Day of the Dead. A lot of people say zombies aren't scary. I disagree. If you're grappling with a monster, hell, even if it's Michael Myers, it will try to protect itself. If Michael is on top of you, strangling you, and you manage to stab him in the leg, it's going to buy you some time. While struggling, it will take time to stop you from fighting back, giving you a second to think of a way to escape. A zombie will not. If it's on top of you, it's not thinking at all about self-preservation. It's only trying to bite you. Outside of destroying his brain, you can't hurt it. It will keep coming and coming without any regard for its well-being. They may be slow and clumsy, but if one gets a hold of you, it's one of the most dangerous monsters out there. If you falter for a split second, you're toast. Anyway, let's get to the movie. It's the final in the trilogy, preceded by Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. The war between humans and zombies did not go well. In fact, humanity lost. The dead own the land. One scientist in the movie ballparks it that there are about 400,000 zombies to every one human. Someone other than me did the math. That would mean there are only about 600 Americans still alive. There's no telling how much time has passed since the first movie, and it doesn't really ever say how humanity fell. Just know at some point, a team of scientists and a small military squad sent to protect them are now holding up in an underground bunker. Like I mentioned earlier, there's no exactly telling how long they've been down there, but it's been a while. Food and resources are dwindling, people are dying, the experiments aren't seeing much progress, and morale is low. Dangerously so. Everyone underground is sick and tired of everything, but they know there's nowhere to go. It's a very nihilistic movie. They're trapped, stuck with each other, the only humans alive for hundreds of miles, running low on bullets and food, and they're seemingly just waiting for their turn to die. While the protagonists are searching for a cure of the outbreak, the scientist they call Frankenstein, for obvious reasons, has it in his mind that he can domesticate them either by surgery or through conditioning. It's by far the most interesting thing the movie has going for it. You watch Dr. Logan and Bub go through their experiments, and it's a cool twist seeing Bub remembering his past life through playing with a phone or a book and even a toothbrush. Also, this movie seems to do the impossible. I actually felt bad for the monster. Later on in the movie, when all hell breaks loose, Bub gets out. When he finds the body of Dr. Logan, it's sad. I legitimately felt bad. Not for the doctor, who suffered an extremely overkill death, but for the reanimated corpse that feasts on human flesh. It was weird. The setting is perfect for what they have going for, and it just adds to the sense of dread. At the beginning, the group is trying to round up survivors anywhere, but all you can see is an abandoned city. Then the next moment, it's nothing but slow-moving zombies lining up for dinner. Then the safety they retreat to isn't much better. You have Captain Rhodes, who is really a big asshole to everyone. I mean, you get the feeling he used to be an okay guy, but the stress of the situation, plus seeing his friends killed for people that aren't producing, really pisses him off. I also can't really blame him for what finally breaks him. He does get a badass death scene, though. He gets ambushed by a group of zombies who start literally tearing him apart. When they get to his intestines, he starts yelling, "Choke on them," which was an ad-lib by the actor. Another mark in this movie's favor, it has exceptional blood and gore effects. On a shoestring budget, Tom Savini puts on a masterclass. For a while, there's not much zombie action. It's more of a character movie, but when everything goes bad, the gore gets dialed up to 10. It's hard to put into words exactly how to describe it, but the effects are wonderfully done. Even Dr. Logan's lab, where you see his surgeries, you realize in gruesome detail why they call him Frankenstein. I'm not the biggest fan of gore for gore's sake, but this is a zombie movie where the baddies are trying to eat you, so it really does need it. I liked this movie a lot. After Dawn of the Dead's mall setting, it was an interesting choice to have such a small, claustrophobic setting. You're plopped into the movie well past the point of when the characters pretended to tolerate each other, so every time one faction is dealing with the other, it's incredibly tense, and you worry these people are going to start killing each other before we get any zombies. Thankfully, when the action does come, damn does it deliver. It's about as bleak as film as I can remember watching, but still, it's really good and definitely worth a watch. 8 Dr. Chainsaws.